Hello and welcome to SPED 666-3. Today's lesson will be about the circulatory system. Content area is anatomy. We will be introducing the circulatory system to the students from a lesson I got from healthteacher.com. Students will name and locate the four chambers and the major veins, arteries of the heart, and to describe all the components of the circulatory system. Now, how are we going to get them to do this? Well, our objectives also are going to be students will be able to name the major structures, like we just mentioned. Students will be able to locate left atria, right ventricle. Those are the other parts of the heart. And they'll be able to describe the functions. So really we're trying to just emphasize structure because structure complements form. So they kind of go hand in hand. So practicing healthy behaviors is our skill emphasis. And what we're going to do is today we're going to go ahead and we're going to introduce some discussion points first for the kids. We're going to kind of ask them what they know, write down on a piece of paper kind of anything they know about it. And then we're going to blood flows from the lungs and the top of the heart into the left atrium. And basically the sequence of how the blood flows throughout the circulatory system provide us with oxygen and nutrients to our essential areas of our body. Now, we're going to be using diagrams. And the one thing I have to remember when they're looking at the diagram, they must remember that it's like looking at it in a mirror. So it's a mirror image, okay? So now the other things I want them to really focus on are the colors, the red and the blue. Blue is without oxygen. The red with oxygen. Now, those are important parts to understand and comprehend. They might be a little tough. So what I'm going to do is we have another assignment that we're going to do besides labeling the structure of the heart, main components. We are going to, and here would be a completed sheet of the assignment. Okay. Now, next thing we do is we do a blood vessel organizer. This will help the kids really focus, a graphic organizer, and to be able to put what they've learned about the structure. If it's a capillary, they deliver the oxygen. If it's an artery, they pump it out and bring it back. If it's a vein, they return the blood back without oxygen. So these are some of the main concepts that we're going to get them to do. So after they're done with this, we're going to have them actually create their own heart. So we'd have some flour. We put the flour together in a nice ball. And they're going to shape their own heart. And they're going to make it into the four chambers. So they actually have to manipulate it with their hands. It takes a couple days to dry. I don't have an actual model. But it's just a little a little water, salt, and flour. You mix it together, and they use it for molding. Or you could use clay. Play-Doh, and they can mold their own. Now, the modifications I made to this assignment for him are, first one being, we met before class and discussed key concepts and key terms and introduced vocabulary to him. I actually gave him a chart of vocabulary. Secondly, I paired him in his seating arrangements with a high-functioning student, and in his activities, he's paired with them as well. In addition to that, he's allowed to step from the class anytime he seems like things are getting a little too tense or he's anxiety-filled. And the other last thing is he can be assisted tutoring by his peers. If he has a question, I allow him to go outside with the student, they explain it to him, and then they return back in. And that's basically the modifications we made for this student. And excuse me, I hope you enjoyed the content of the lesson and have a nice day.